Hello, everybody. Candlelighting time this evening is 3:59. This Shabbos is a very special Shabbos. It is the 19th day of the month of Kislev. And that is a very big day in the world of Chabad and beyond, because that is the day that the founder of the Chabad movement, known as the Alter Rebbe, was freed from jail in Tsarist Russia. He was imprisoned and arrested because of some trumped up charges about treason and some other things. But when he was taken to jail and he was questioned by the authorities, it didn't take very long for them to see that not only was he a brilliant person and very well learned, but he was a very saintly and holy man. And eventually he was freed. But in one of the sessions of interrogation, one of the ministers asked the Rebbe, he says, I have a personal question I'd like to ask you, if I may. And the Rebbe said, of course. He said, I'm studying the Bible, and I'm troubled by one of the words in the Bible, and I don't understand what that means. It's where God comes to Adam after he and Eve had eaten from the tree of knowledge. And God says, Adam, where are you? And Adam says, I'm hiding because I'm not wearing any clothes. And God says, how do you know that not wearing clothes is something to be ashamed of? Did you eat from the tree that I told you not to eat? At that point, the minister says, this is my question. A person, when you're hiding from a person, the person doesn't know where you are. And the person says, hey, where are you? But you can't hide from God. God sees where each and every one of us are in the world at any given moment. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, you can't hide from God. So why did God have to say to Adam, where are you? And the Rebbe said, well, Rashi, the foremost commentary on the Torah, he asks this question and he gives an answer. And the minister said, I know what Rashi answers. I'd like to hear what you would answer on this question. By the way, Rashi's answer is that God did not want to approach Adam and just say to him, why did you eat from the tree of knowledge and frighten the daylights out of him, and who knows what will happen to him. God wanted to sort of ease into the discussion in a way that he would not get frightened, and he can ask him why he sinned. So he said, hey, Adam, where are you? Like, what's happening? What's going on? And then ask him why he ate. So the minister says, I know what Rashi answers. I'd like to hear how you would explain it. And the Rebbe said to him, do you believe that the Torah is eternal for all generations? He said, I do. He said, when God said to Adam, where are you? He wasn't speaking just to Adam. He was speaking to every individual, every human being that walks on the face of this earth. And God says to that person, where are you? What's happening? Where are you going? What have you accomplished? What's your goal? So God comes to every person. And the Rebbe says, let's say a person is so many and so many years old, and he mentioned the exact age of the minister. He says, you should know that God is asking each and every one of us that question. Where are we in this world? What are we doing with our lives? So even if you'll say, well, I don't hear God asking me this question. You don't have to hear God asking you the question. The Torah tells us that God is asking us this question. And if you don't hear God ask you the question, then you ask yourself the question. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Where am I headed? What's my goal? What have I accomplished? What do I plan to accomplish? And if we could ask ourselves this question each day with sincerity and honesty, that'll keep us always on the right track, always going in the right direction, and achieving what we have to achieve, and thereby hastening the coming redemption through the coming of Mashiach, and that should be very soon. Have a very good Shabbos.